It just didn't make any sense to me. Why waste our time? Hi people, welcome back. If it's your first time, my name is Talia Adewale. DISBYDEM, we are talking about Ski Into Love, which is a Chinese 2025 drama starring Esther Yu. I don't know why I said that. I said her character name. Starring Esther Yu and Lin Yi. Go ahead and hit that subscribe, like the video, and let's just get into it. Leave your comments as well. Please interact if you guys saw this. Interact. Let me know what you thought. Just diving in. Ski Into Love follows Wei Ji, a struggling manga artist whose career takes a hit due to a scandal. Seeking inspiration and an escape, she heads to Beishan Snow Resort, which beautiful, where she meets Shan Chong, a serious and talented snowboarding coach. Their opposite personalities collide in a heartwarming and sometimes comedic journey of self-discovery, healing, passion for their respective careers. I know some people are trying to ship this as enemies to lovers, but they were never enemies, honestly. This was just, it was, how do I put it? And it's not one bad, it was just chill. It was a chill series. Like, even the problems that she had to face, even the problems that, well, his were a lot more than hers, but she was the main person, so they followed her very closely. It was chill. There was really nothing going on in this. It was just a chill show. And if you're ever in a mood to just sit by the fire and just watch a chill show, this is for you. First time I'm seeing her, I actually watched this for Lin Yi, because I liked him from Everybody Loves Me, and since then I've watched, this is the second thing I've seen him in, and in this he was very calm. Like, there was not one time where he lost his cool. He never lost his cool. He never got angry. He was just pretty much even killed throughout the whole thing. He does fall in love with her from the very moment that he saw her, which I can understand because she was fan-freaking-tastic. She has one of these personalities where you would think that you would be annoyed by her because she's like peppy, chippy, cute all the fucking time, but you have no choice but to like this girl. I swear, every time she would open my mouth, I would expect that I would be done with her by the end of the sentence, but I fell more in love with her at the end of each sentence and every single time she came on the screen. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. She bewitched me. I don't know how she did it. Honestly, she was so damn stinking cute, and the girl is so pretty. This is my first introduction to Esther Yu. Is she the same person in Love Between a Fairy and a Devil or something like that? Because I have that one on my list and I want to watch it. Is she? I don't know. I'll do my research after this. But I absolutely loved it. I loved her. I loved him. I loved them. Their chemistry was fantastic. This is also another show where the side characters, the second love interest, I was involved from the very beginning. And I was on board for them. They were so stinking cute. His sister is freaking beautiful. She is adorable. And I'm, oh my god, how many times am I going to say I'm in love? She was just so cute. And her acting was great. Let's talk about pacing. For the most part, it's smooth. It does drag in the middle, and when she hits her own road bump, it drags. His decision, to break up with her, unnecessary, but I get it. First love, first heartaches, and all that bullcrap, It does drag around that time, and it's like, okay. And I didn't understand why her former boss had such a hard-on for her. I need to choose different expressions. But I didn't understand. I don't understand why in these shows the villains are always like just so hard pressed to ruin the protagonist for no reason. If the protagonist killed your mother, wiped out your entire family, Kaiser Sose kind of, scenario, I get it. Revenge, I'm on board. Whose head? Let's go. Heads are rolling, But for no reason, they did nothing to you. They just exist. And you have this burning need to take them down. It makes no sense to me. And I know it happens in real life. That's why it's like, it makes no freaking sense to me. So I didn't understand why the boss was so hard on, like he just needed to take her down after firing her. Just didn't make sense to me. The banter between the leads and their clashing personality makes for very entertaining moments. And it's not really clashing. It's like they like to tease each other. She likes to tease him, and he kind of just goes along with anything that she wants. he fell in love with her head first, and he just went along with it throughout the entire show. Her not telling him about her parents and her whole family dynamic and situation was dirty, and her mother being a rude ass bitch. I'm sorry, mama, but you was a bitch. And that dinner was uncalled for. It was she was trifling. I get it. See how dad did it. Called him privately, had a conversation with him, said, I don't think you're the right guy for my daughter. I didn't like it, but dad was speaking truth. And he hit him with some hard truths, which made, what's his name? Chong go and, rethink his whole choices and his life and everything that comes with it if he wants to be with Ji. That's how you do it. I wouldn't say this was a slow burning romance, not at all, because they were both already in love with each other before they even actually realized that they were in love with each other. He knew he was in love with her. He was just waiting for her to remember him, basically, is what it was. So it's not slow burn, because, yeah, I wouldn't call it a slow burn. This is not a slow burn romance. The chemistry was good. I thought that they paired well together. I love that he was so open with his public displays of affection. Like, she would just be talking and he would go in and kiss her. I loved it. Seamless. That is the kind of... And the romance was very modern, where he already knows that he loves her. He's just waiting for her to figure it out. She has this idea of the person that she likes in her mind, but is also like... intrigued by him as her snowboarding coach, and that just creates the dynamic where they kind of seamlessly fall into love with each other at the same time, and I really liked it. And it was very modern as well, where her friend, who I loved at first, and then when she did things that she did to that boy, I was like, you're a bitch, get out of my sight. No, she really pissed me off. I didn't know. That was uncalled for. It's like, if you're gonna have a fling with somebody, let them know you're having a fling with them. Don't not say anything and then leave the boy and delete him when you leave the resort. That was so bad. I don't know how I got there. Anyways, it was very modern and I enjoyed it. Even though I didn't like the friend, by the middle of the whole thing, she does make up for it at the end, as she rightly should. It was all modern. Everything about it was modern. So moving back to the chemistry between Esther Yu and Lainey, it was very adorable and understated. So it wasn't like, oh, I want to rip your clothes off. But it's like, yes, you are my person. Their banter and their subtle glances and gradual trust building throughout the entire show, especially during his coaching sessions, really made their romance feel natural and rewarding, and that's what I loved about it. Soundtrack was okay. There's nothing that really sticks out in my mind, which is neither good or bad, but it was fine. What could have been better? I think stronger character development for the second lead. Her friend and his student, his friend, basically. I think the storyline there was good. I hated what she did to him in the beginning, but it kind of just fell to the side by the middle of the series, and it doesn't really get resolved. Next thing, he's working for her. He tells her his feelings. She chases after the dog. Like, what the fuck are we doing? If you're gonna follow them. If you're not, drop it, because that didn't make sense to me. Because he does tell her how he feels, and she just walks away. Yes, she was chasing her dog, but and then they never go back to it. So I'm like, what are we doing? Don't do this. I hate it when they do this. You just leave side characters. If they're going to be side characters, do it like extraordinary. You write them off. Let them disappear. It just didn't make any sense to me. Why waste our time if there was no conclusion to their story? Right? Some of the sideline stories also felt unnecessary, like the love triangle between the rich boy that she grew up with, Chong, and her. It was unnecessary because in the end he just left everything and walked away, and he's telling Chong, be good to Ji. Don't get me wrong, I like that he's a good guy. He was always a good guy, and they played that out throughout the entire series. But don't include a subplot that doesn't go anywhere. Because who in their right mind, somebody that he's been in love with since he was a child, would just up and say, okay, take care of Ji. Like, who doesn't know? So it didn't really make sense. The corporate espionage scheme also was kind of filler content. It's like, okay, what are we doing here? Like, some of those things they didn't really need to. In the end, it's still a very chill Very chill series, but I'm just telling you some of the trigger points and some of the problem points. And then the sports aspect of it, I think for as hard as they've gone in some of the other Chinese dramas, I felt like they could have gone more into the snowboarding aspect and ice sports aspect in this. They didn't. They really just touched the stuff surface. They didn't talk about, you know, the competitive side of it, how intense it can get. I'm pretty sure there's some gnarly stories that they could have put there. Yeah, they put some stunts for us and they put some accidents for us, but that was all we got. I felt like they could have gone harder. But again, Esther Yu Ji was the main character and that's who they were focused on. Let's be honest, this was about her. Even the manga drawing side of things, they could have gone deeper into that. But again, Ji was the main focus and it was all about her. But seriously, other than that, it's still a very chill. That's the best way that I can describe it. It is chill. Because there was literally, the drama was not enough for me to actually call it drama. The obstacles were not enough for me to call them obstacles. You know, it was just chill. And a rating, I would give it a 7.2 out of 10. It's a refreshing winter romance with beautiful cinematography. Absolutely. It has this building romance that I think a lot of people will enjoy, but some plot subplots could have been tighter. If you like competitive sports but want a snowboarding twist, this one is definitely for you. I would recommend it. I would just say watch it on a chill night. You know, have your fireplace burning, have a cocoa with some marshmallows. It's very chill. That's all I can say. What will keep you honestly is Esther Yu, because that character was stinking cute. She was adorable to the max, and I loved always seeing them together, and we got to see them a lot together, which, you know, appreciated greatly. But yeah, other than that, that's honestly the best way I can describe it. There's no other way I can describe this series for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Be sure to check out reactions for shows that I've done on Patreon, as well as reality TV shows that I'm covering on Patreon, and some other stuff on there as well. There's a lot of free stuff there. Almost all episode 1s are free, so you can go watch that if you like. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!